Holy cow. Welcome to Donnie's Hangout Adventures. I started to do a really good job doing my Rumble videos. I still want to do it. Nothing to do with that. Once in a while I do a YouTube video. And I know I have been extremely quiet. I haven't done a video in close to a week. But this is an unplanned video, but I did write a script out, somewhat of a script, and I'm going to be really vague. I'm not going to say a whole lot of what's going on, but I will say this: I've been going through my emotions, so is my wife, with my mom's stroke and her wishes, which I have been trying my absolute damnedest with. I have been trying my best with it. But that's extremely tough when you have a brother who has never liked me. Never liked me. It's always been that way. I'll be 47 years old next month. And from the minute I was born, which is not an exaggeration, he was pretty much jealous of me. And it's always been that way. I remember with me and Mom, when I was single, we would watch a movie. He would get jealous of that fact. I would go to bingo with Mom. He'd get jealous of that fact. That's the way it's always been with my brother. Why? Only he can fucking answer that question. Only he can. And he will do anything. And it's a scary thought. He would do anything to make sure me and my wife don't have any type of relationship with her. And I can tell you this: when I first started dating my wife, he hadn't even met her yet at that point. He didn't even like her yet because, well, that would take the focus off of him, and that even made him even more jealous. And there's a reason, and my brother can't seem to, hello McFly, my brother can't seem to figure this out. And he's even hinted at possible accusations that I forged signatures, which I haven't. It would be impossible to forge my mom's signature. There's a reason for 14 years Mom has made me power of attorney, but he can't seem to digest that fact. But he sees it completely different. I have thought this for years, and I still think this. I wish I had a brother. Here's the thing. When there's a crisis in other families, what do families usually do?
Come together, like my family.
They've
even been trying to help with things.
They come together.
My brother that has cancer helped even move, like, some of your mom's stuff.
That's what usually happens.
But your brother had to make sure even none of her friends would help. He's went pretty far.
Now, that's what usually happens. But my brother, let's put it this way: the Joker is more stable than my brother at this point. And I wish we could have come together instead of him making accusations about me that are completely false. Should have made it more about Mom. That's what he's not done. And so I've always wished I had a brother like other families do, that, I wish we were close. Not even close. I wish we could get along. But instead, I inherited a brother like Judas. That's the unfortunate part. Now, maybe in the future, I will do a different video and clarify more of the shit I have been putting up with my brother. This is shit I have put up with is shit you would put up from maybe a friend or maybe a stranger. It has been a lot of shit I had to deal with, and I'm to the point at the nursing home, and I'm actually going to do this. I'm to the point I don't want to see him. I just wish he put a paper bag over his head so I don't see his ugly face. That's the way I feel about it. That I'm to the point that I'm not even going to go when he's out there. If he's out there, I'm going to leave. That's just a simple fact. I would just leave the damn building because I'm sick of looking at him, of all the accusations he's accused me of, and I have to put up with more shit next week. I have to prove my case, which I shouldn't have to. I'm taking full responsibility. I've done everything in my power to make sure Mom is safe. That's what it boils down to. But he sees it differently. Do I think he will make comments on this video? Oh, you damn right. Because if it's anything he wants to do, which he has done really well at, is attack my character. He's done an excellent job attacking my character. Not only has he attacked my character, he's attacked my wife's. He's even attacked just a cow's character. At this point, he's attacked everybody's character. That shows the type of character he has as a person. Should I be doing a video like this? Probably not. Do I care if he makes a comment? No, I don't. Because most of the times I see my brother nowadays, what are we doing? We're not getting along. No, we are not. We argue most of the time. And you know, it's really sickening that I have a brother who's only looking out for his own agenda. That's all it is. It's his own agenda. And that's all it is. That's just simply all it is. He's, even went so far, I will say this, he's went so far to even hide the POA papers to make sure I couldn't find them. He even went so far as to make sure my own sister, I don't think he refers to her as his sister, so I'll say my sister. He's even made attempts to make sure she don't come. Yeah. That's a great character person. And here's the thing. My brother is 13 years older than me. You know, Mom had 3 kids. Well, 2. One's... Oh, that's another story. She had 3 kids relatively close together. And then she wanted another kid, but I didn't come along for quite a few years. About 9 years. There's about a 9-year difference between me and my one sister that I do talk to. And that's about the closest there is. And Mom wanted another kid. And my brother has even been jealous of that sister. It's just the way it... I don't like it. I just wish we could have came together. But no, it's not the way it was. I got Judas. If you don't get the reference, look it up. Judas in the Bible was one of the most evil and heinous characters in the Bible. Trust me on that. And you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this video on YouTube, but at this point, I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. Because at this point, I'm not sure how many more videos I'm going to be able to do. But you know what? Hopefully, I'll be able to next week. Hopefully. You know what? I really don't have much more to add. I wish I could clarify more on what's going on, but I want to keep silent as I possibly can on that front. Sorry I'm not doing more videos on Rumble. Trust me, I wanted to, but my mind is like scrambled eggs right now. It's a complete mumble-jumbled mess. You know what? Mom is doing really well. She had that fractured foot. I don't know if I said anything about that. She had that fractured foot, and she finally...
would have been home if it wasn't for that.
Yeah, it's probably been home at this point. It wasn't for the fractured foot. And so, she got the walking boot the other day. And that's the thing that really made brother mad. That's the one thing that's really pissed him off, is because I blocked him from that's how he put it, in his words. I blocked him from taking mom out to eat when it was too soon. He can't quite figure that out. So mom came over to, the apartment so she could look at it, and we had a really good visit without the hovering bath around. And that sort of made him mad. That made him mad with what he did, which I can't comment on what he did, not yet. But someday I may comment on what he tried to do. You know what? Before I spill the beans, I'm going to end this video. One other thing. So, Sean, if you're listening, you are nothing but a hovering bat.
That's someone's nickname to you. You'll wonder who.
And that's
You won't say.
somebody's nickname to you, and you'll wonder who. You know what? That's all, folks.